Good morning, it's 6:56 a.m. on Thursday the 16th of June, and I'm up this early because we are off to London for my pre-treatment consultation today. It is now nighttime. I'm in the apartment, which is huge. This is just my room. It is humongous. So we're staying in one of the ones we'll be moving into whilst I do treatment. And I think I'll make you wait for a little tour. I think I'll leave you to wait till next time. Yeah. So I'm here permanently. Then I'll do a apartment tour. So that's one good thing. The apartments are really nice. So I had my conversation today, my consultation with my main guy, my main treatment guy. He's kind of been coordinating everything from here. He's basically been in charge of my whole case, or had the biggest influence over my case. So it was nice to kind of meet the guys in charge. Today, I've got a lot of work to read through. But I mean, he went through it in the meeting anyway. So yeah, the outcomes for Chordoma are pretty shit. There's no other way to kind of describe it. It's just shit. With it being so rare and with it being so slow growing, due to it being slow growing, the treatment works slowly. So although I'm having treatment now, or I will be having treatment starting next month for about 8.5 to 9 weeks, I won't see the benefits for a few months. It'll be months till I see the benefits, up to maybe even a year, maybe more, till I see the complete benefits of it all. The hope is that it stops it from growing. It'd be excellent if it shrank it a little bit off the nerves to get me out of the pain. But obviously, if it doesn't shrink it, I'll still be living with the restrictions I'm currently with. So that's what came out of today's meeting. I'm also going to be taking part in a fertility research study in children and young people with cancer. Basically, they're researching into how fertility and hormone function is affected by cancer treatment. Obviously, they know my full case. They know what cancer I've got, that I've had an ovarian transposition, all of that. But any information they can collect from me whilst going through proton therapy, how it affects my hormones that are still working for my left ovary, will be useful for future. So I'm going to be taking part in that as well. It's not a lot. I think it's a blood test every year and then answering some questions. But so anything to help, really. Yeah. I'll let you know how the scans go tomorrow. So here I am back in Cornwall. Not gonna lie, it is Monday. We've had a weekend full of sleeping and Father's Day and TV. So I'm definitely kind of filling in Friday stuff now. Hence why the video is a little late as well. So Friday I went in and had my scans, my pre-treatment scans, so they could do all the mapping and everything like that with where they're aiming the protons, etc., and see any changes that the tumour has developed, if it has, since my original scan. They started off, I went in and I laid on this kind of vacuum packed foam, and basically they inflated it, and a mould of my body has been made. So when I have any scans or treatment, that's what I lay in, A, for comfort, and B, so I don't move. So that's kind of weird. I think there is a mould of my body in the hospital ready for when I have my treatment. That took about an hour. So trying to stay in one position for a long period of time hurts. It hurts me. Especially laying on my front or my back, but I was on my front in this case, which is slightly better than laying on my back. But yeah, so we did that first. Then it was my CT, and then CT with contrast. So contrast is like a dye they put into your body, and I think it just like highlights the nasties, I think. So I had that, no, had it before. It was a bit weird. I got a bit all hot, but that was normal, they said, so that was good. Had a little break, and then had my MRI. So my mould was there ready for me. Went in on the MRI. I was a bit nervous because obviously the last time I had an MRI was when the same day I found out there was something wrong. I was quite anxious, and I had to lay down for a long period of time. I had to stay still, which last time didn't go so well. But they were really good, and they knew I was a little bit anxious about it, and they just put on Encanto. So I was laid down watching Encanto whilst having my MRI, which was really nice. So I had my MRI. I signed all my consent forms for the research project, the research study that they're doing. So I'm all on board with that. And hopefully this week I'll be finding out the definite dates I'll be having treatment, and that it's all okay. Fingers crossed.